Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from a lovely Westlake Village, California. We're going to talk about Bitcoin price action. Is the rally over? Was this just a liquidity grab? We're going to talk about Ethereum targets, and I'm going to go over some altcoin setups at the end. Make sure you smash the like button and share it with a friend. All right, jumping right into it, starting out with Ethereum. Actually, we've been long since we broke the daily trend on this big green candle right here. Considering any pullbacks, major buying opportunities, I'd say the target's still intact up there at about 4,200 bucks, and that is the measure move off this full descending triangle. Actually, that's the maximum move. Forgive me. So typically an ascending triangle will break out from the 50%, when it's 75% full, and the conservative measure move is going to be like a 50% target. The maximum comes from the end here, and that gives us, a full kind of blow off top for Ethereum. That would be nice. I think that's a little bit too aggressive. I want to pull this back and actually show you how to trade this setup right now, as we are getting a bit of a pullback, and it is one of those buy the dip scenarios. And maybe you're sitting there and you're FOMOing and you don't know when to get in, how to get in. Just giving you my thoughts here really quick. Now I'm going to bring up this liquidation heat map to show you guys a couple things why I think Bitcoin probably has a little bit more of a push down to about 39,450. Call it 39,500. One more push down for Bitcoin. And on the other hand, Ethereum, the liquidity seems to have been tagged. The next level down is at about 2,000 an ounce, 2,000 per Ethereum. And then one down there at 1895. I tend to think, we may fill out the wick one more time. That's generally what happens. Ethereum's a little bit more volatile to the downside, but it is holding up fair against Bitcoin right now. And you can see that in the ETH Bitcoin chart. So just as I'm getting into the trade setup zone, let's say I would actually wait to buy the bottom of the wick there and then stop loss right below the prior daily low. And where would you target a move up to on a position like this? Personally, just the prior range high is your first target. And so right above the prior range high, coming in at 2441. Second target coming in at 3,000 bucks even. And that is coming in at the 2618 fib. All right, that's it for Ethereum. Checking in on Bitcoin here, and is it a buy the dip opportunity here as well? And I think there is pretty much an important daily level to keep our eyes upon here. So crossing up above 44,128, and we're in the critical zone. We got above 90, so the market is trending. Volatility is beginning to decline, so mean reversion bounce, or should I say rejection in play. And if you are a conservative trader and you want to get in on this Bitcoin rally, where's the next major buying opportunity? Is going to be around the 382, the 0.5, and the 618. Do I think you'll get a 786 hit down there at 30,400? If only we are so lucky. It does look like the short-term top is in. However, what I will say is this: if we can flip the day around today and start closing 4-hour candles back above 43,166, I'd say this was just a short-term pullback, and we're going to head up to that deeper target of about 48,000 bucks for Bitcoin rather quickly. Another way to kind of gauge this, I just turned $140 into $1,300 over the last 2 weeks. Yes, it's possible in the land of cryptocurrency. My name is Chris Mitchell. I am the CEO of Crypt Courses, and I'm bringing you this video because I'm going to give you some really good information on how to buy, sell, and trade digital currency. Now, you've probably heard about a lot of people making a lot of money in crypto, but you don't feel safe or intelligent enough to make the investment. That's why I created Bitcoin 101, how to stack sats using technical analysis. It's the crypto trader's dream to starting your crypto journey. It's absolutely free. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description below and we will get you your free guide today. Yeah, a little more aggressive angle here on the 4 hour. I'm not liking this. Too many colors here. Yeah, basically we're gonna hold this little wick here right below this wick, this last vector candle, this one over here, and hold this major trend line, or we're gonna bleed it on out to the downside. Is the 15-minute giving us any bounce? No, I still see this little pocket of liquidity to the downside. So a lot of times what does happen when you're getting these flush out moves is you get these little bounces and then one more drawdown, maybe at the end of the day, and then that's where the market bounces, because overall the market's been pretty bullish. We do have, I think, some economic data coming out tomorrow, the PPI, and then Jerome Powell on Wednesday. Are they going to raise rates to fight inflation? Apparently inflation's going down, so they're going to keep rates low, and traditional markets, just keeping an eye on that gap there, down, big gap up. And are we making new all-time highs for the year? Which is all around, more on the bullish case for Bitcoin, just kind of picking it on up, making a higher low on the daily time frame and continuing up to 48,000. I'd say the pivot, the line in the sand for me on Bitcoin today, you may be costing yourself a lot of money by not joining our VIP signals channel. I provide strategies and signals where you can reap up to 98% of your profits. Join my channel, it's absolutely free of charge. The only requirement is that you make a minimum deposit. This is because I want to work with people that are ready to take action. You'll use this deposit to trade with my signals and make money. The trades will likely far exceed your expectations for whatever reason. Irrespective of what you choose, you were definitely in the right place. I encourage you to visit our traders community, join our Discord group, and get the free VIP signals so you can learn how to make 50, 40, 60, 100% in a week, 50% in a day. The returns in cryptocurrency are incredible right now. Make sure you click on the link and join the group. Specifically, I want to say, yeah, this was the level, 42,000. I texted my buddy this morning. Any kind of a daily below, I want to say 42,000. Yes, 42,000 is the line in the sand. Anywhere below 42,000, probably going to play out a little bit more downside. Where's the downside come into? Well, I want to see that HPDR for that one. Bottom side of the range is coming in at 36,000. Mid-range is 38.9. So anywhere in that zone, if we do close anywhere here or lower, is probably where I am looking for a bit of a bounce. Another way to judge that bounce target, 382 and the 0.5, or you could reverse it like this and say, here's where the bull traps and the bear traps come in, right here in this zone. Between the 0.5 and the 618, that's where your next major buying opportunity probably going to be in Bitcoin land. Now let's get into some altcoin trade setups as I promised, and we're going to be covering a little bit of a Orca coin, which is looking pretty bullish here at the end. So starting it off with have the right chart? Do I have the right chart? Nope. Might as well start it out with Mr. Good Old Synthetics. Let's see, on the daily time frame, still looking bullish. And before I jump into that, I actually want to look at total 3. Where is our total market cap or ETH Bitcoin chart? Again, we've been talking about this. Needs to hold this higher low for ETH Bitcoin and ETH to continue on that rally. Yep, just looking for something like this on this guy. And then where is total? I pulled out a new list here. Total 3. Here at Bitcoin Advisors, we make it easy and have answers. Bitcoin Advisors uses a 100% insured crypto platform with dedicated customer service and transparency. You can learn how to buy, sell, and trade digital currency with your own exclusive Bitcoin advisor, somebody you can pick up the phone and talk to. You can even use practice funds to trade crypto before using real funds, and that's my recommendation. Then we'll show you how to roll over a portion of your IRA, 401k, or qualified retirement account into Bitcoin or other cryptos. You'll learn how to invest, how to take profits, and how to grow your wealth in a tax-sheltered Bitcoin IRA. Call me at 800-451-0662. That's 800-451-0662, or click on the link in the description below. Total 3, and that's all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin, and that's just looking absolutely bullish for a bull party. And as long as really we don't start closing dailies back below that 1.36 trillion, it's looking like we are getting the onwards and upwards pass for Mr. Total Market Cap 3. That's excluding everything Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I want to see if the weekly is also looking like bullish continuation. So goosing the odds in the favor of the bulls there, especially for Ethereum. All right, I'm going to get into these trade setups here. Starting off with Uni. This is probably one of my favorite trade setups at the moment based on the daily time frame. We've been tracking this one for some time. Seeing the measure move on this descending triangle breakout is all the way up there at about 980, and now hitting the first target at about 669, pulling back, giving you that buying opportunity somewhere along that green 55, and I'd be looking at any entries anywhere along here or lower, and targeting that move all the way up to 982. Near looking pretty bullish. Target up to 349 on that one. KASPA, pretty nice setup also at the bottom side of the range on the daily, and I'd be looking at first target of 16 and a second target of 19 cents. We're currently at about 11, and then let's see if I want to move that stop loss anywhere below the 618. Yep, it's right below the 618. That's where you want to be. So any kind of a bounce along that area would look good for KASPA longs. BONK just hit the 4236 fib. Probably going to cool off anywhere back below this pivot, and probably going to have a swift move down. Gala giving you another prime opportunity to buy along this daily trend with a quick stop loss below the last prior daily low. Gala has been a huge moneymaker every alt season, and it is breaking above some key critical levels now. Looking for that one to head up to about 50 cents. MEXC still looking bullish, almost a bullish engulfing candle today. This one probably heading up to 278 if you ask me. A little bit more to go on that gaming token. And then another nice one here, CFX on the daily, another one that was extremely bullish for a very long time. Breaking back above the daily, I do like this one for a nice little pump to the upside. CFX, Maker, another one, real world assets. If you wanted a chance to buy the dip and wanted to get involved, Maker is not investment advice, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but something to consider out there if you're into the real world asset narrative. Synthetics. And last one, Orca. Took me a while to find the longest term chart on this one, but this one does go all the way back. And I'm looking at Orca heading up to about 11.18. This one, you know, as you can see, has been very bullish over the past few weeks. And I'm not sure exactly what it does, but I did bring up the definition here of Mr. Orca, which I did see something about. Marinade staking pool reaches 10 million. Following partnerships and announcement, Marinade Finance native token MNDE jumped over 170%. Solana-based staking protocol Marinade. So as Solana has been climbing the ranks, the staking protocols over in Solanaville are doing well. So Orca is the most user-friendly DEX on Solana. Okay, Orca is one of the first general purposes AMMs launched on Solana. Users can swap assets, provide liquidity, and earn yield through an easy-to-use interface. Projects like Orca as a money Lego. You can use it as a money Lego to easily integrate swapping, farming, and on-chain data into their dApp. So again, DEXs alongside Solana and Ethereum. And I'll just bring up one last little one, because I know AVAX is pumping right now, and this is the number one DEX. Don't quote me on this one. Wow, it's still running. Number one DEX on AVAX. And wow, I was going to buy more yesterday. But this one probably receiving the benefit of all the recent pump of AVAX. And I do suspect a bit of the honeybee narrative where they're going from Solana to AVAX. And now this BONK token, which again, I'm just going to double check and make sure it's either a DEX or it is a DEX, and I think it's their highest volume, total value locked DEX on AVAX. So significantly lower than the all-time highs, obviously, and just beginning to ramp up here. This one is total market cap 129 million, so definitely a micro cap coin. But as these Trader Joe's and AVAXs start to pump, I think these will benefit more DEX type coins like Orca, like DYDX, GMX, those kind of tokens. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the like button and have yourself a blessed and highly favored day. Take care.